2018 Magnolia Lane in Poquoson. One-story ranch, has an attached garage. You can see the roof does show some damages in various spots and should be replaced. The windows are, this trim around the windows is rotting out in many windows. And looks like the garage windows only have storm windows, not actual hung windows. Coming into the backyard, decent sized backyard. There's a shed. There's a deck and a screened-in porch. While both the deck and the porch are stable, you can tell the wood has definitely seen better days, and ceiling fan has also seen better days. Inside the porch, the floor is not that bad, but the outside is definitely weathered. This is, I'll go ahead and close this. This is going into the utility room, but we'll come back to this room here. The door was a bit difficult to open. It seemed to be catching on the floor. The floor in that room is very uneven. But again, we'll get there in a second. Alright. So, come inside. And as we enter, we go into the living room with a fireplace. Looks like a gas fireplace. There is some damage to the walls, a couple holes. The flooring in the living room looks like can't quite tell if the flooring itself is sagging or if the trim is buckling. The floor does feel uneven, and you can see it's almost like this house was flooded at some point, because the flooring, you can see where it's puckered up at the joints. I mean, that's pretty much in every room in the house. Going into the hallway, this is the first bedroom on the right. And again, you can see that same issue with the floors. And the second bedroom on the right. Some of the windows have been replaced at some point, but they're definitely old. Mechanics on them do appear rusted or weathered, however you want to word it. There are several windows where, it's obvious the seal has well, it looks like the seal might have failed, as there is discoloration in the glass. Across the hall, this is bedroom number 3. Paint's peeling in multiple spots. There's another window with that same issue. This flooring definitely has had some use. With that and the way it is throughout the house, you're missing the trim going into the rooms. It's better just to go and replace the flooring, because once you replace one, you're going to have to essentially take up the whole thing, especially in the kitchen in the living room and hallway. So this is one full bathroom. Tub need to be replaced. The fixtures and everything should be as well, just so everything matches and looks nice, more up to date. So as you go from the living room into the dining room, which is also the kitchen. Kitchen itself is quite small, honestly. You've got the open area of the dining room, but it just feels small, especially with that one wall there, and your counter space is quite lacking. And we go from the dining room into, this is the utility room. I don't know if it's possible. I can get down here. You can't really see it, I don't think, on the video, but the flooring it does like that. It kind of is buckled. One thing that makes me think there might have been flooding, because especially with this type of flooring, if it got underneath and the glue lifted up, I mean, that would have definitely caused this, because the subflooring itself feels okay. It's just the the linoleum that is the issue. And this is full bathroom number 2. Again, what's in here is very basic, so it definitely need to be updated. HVAC should be updated. You've got the vents that are in the floors, that are rusted out and need replacing, especially in the bathroom. I don't know why you would have a vent right by a toilet, but that's just me. All right, so this is 16 Magnolia Lane.